Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Show Me Mary and this is Show Me O'Clock. On this channel we talk about lifestyle in the UK and we talk about being a midwife in the UK. So if you're new to this channel, make sure to go through our career playlist and watch all videos related to midwifery. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment below on this video. Also, to our returning subscribers, guys, thank you for always coming back and always showing up in all our videos. So today we are going to be talking about the midwifery Osce. The midwifery Osce, that's the exam. That Osce exam is the exam everyone that scares everyone out. It's just normal. I don't know, maybe because we are trying to migrate to another country and we are all scared, we don't know what to expect. But I am going to break down the midwifery Osce exam. And mind you, last year and in August 2021, the new CBT and Osce was rolled out. So, and the difference was in the structure. So I'll be talking about the midwifery Osce exam, and I'm going to say what changed in the structure. So usually the last exams that we used to write is now called legacy exam, which is now out of date. We used to have six stations. These 6 stations include four API sections, which is the assessment, planning, implementation, and the evaluation station. That is, they give you a scenario. That scenario, they ask you questions regarding assessment, planning. The question just changed, but it is still the same patient that you have. That is, the four stations are linked together. The same patient. You use the information you use the information given to you from the beginning to the end of those 4 stations. And 2 skill station. The skill station can be anything. I think in mine it was medication administration and abdominal palpation. Those were the 2 skills that were given to me. But in this new Osce, what has changed is that we now have 10 stations. 10 stations. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. I won't lie to you. When this exam came out, I was like, Jesus, what are these guys expecting us to do? But the fact is that they are also trying to increase, they're just trying to make sure that midwives that are going to get their pins are very, very competent in these skills, because these new stations that they are rolling out, or they've rolled out, are things that you would actually encounter being a midwife here in the UK. The good news is that it enables you to prepare better, to know what to expect. You know what to expect faster. And the bad thing is that I really don't think that people that have not been to the UK or are not working in the UK can really relate to these stations, because we have different guidelines. You know, where you're coming from is a different place. You have different guidelines. You practice differently. You might not understand what it entails. Like, when we go deeper into this, you're going to understand what I'm saying better. So now we have 5 hospitals that take this exam. It used to be 3. We used to have the University of Northampton, Oxford Brookes University, and I think the 3rd one was Northumbria University. But now we have 5 universities: the Leeds Teaching Hospital, Northumbria University, Oxford Brookes University, Ulster, and University of Northampton. Those are the universities that are currently offering the midwifery Osce exam. Also, the good thing about it is once you've registered, you have access to support materials. So you get the mock Osce. It's like a leaflet that gives you a scenario. When they say mock exam, something close to what you should expect on the day of the Osce. So you have that material. You have the reading list, that is things you should read on. Then we have the marking criteria for the skills. So we have individual skills and the marking criteria. So when you are practicing, you check the marking criteria and you see what they expect of you. And also preparing for your Osce handbook. This tells you what you need to do the day before examination, how to cancel your examination, reschedule the date, how much you are going to be paying, and if you fail a station, how much are you going to be paying for the receipt. So currently the price is still the same as the previous one, which is £794. And if you fail in 7 stations or less, you have to pay half of the exam, which is £394. Then mind you, if you fail any of the exams, you have to wait 10 days in order to retake the examination, and you need to pass at 3 sittings, because if you don't pass in 3 sittings, they have to review your application, and that's a long story. So in this examination, the Osce examination, apart from testing your skills, they are also testing the NMC code. So we have NMC code, 4 NMC codes that like guide your practice here in the UK, which are, you prioritize people. So while you are performing all these skills, like maybe you're doing abdominal examination, they are going to be checking if you prioritize the patient, that is, prioritize people, practice effectively, preserve safety, promote professionalism and trust. So while you are trying to do all this station, they are also trying to check all those things out of you. So it's just like someone says that I am a smoker, and you are like, you're pregnant, why would you be a smoker? You are not you're not promoting professionalism and trust, and you are judging. So you are being judgmental, and that can be a red flag for you. So in the 10 stations, we have the API stations, that is 4 stations joined together with a scenario. So they are going to give you a scenario. Maybe I'm a pregnant woman, I walked into the hospital, this is what is wrong with me, these are my symptoms. So you will assess me, you make a plan for me, you would implement that plan that you've made for me, and you evaluate the results, either to refer me or to discharge me home or to do anything for me. You understand? It could be a woman, a postnatal woman that's delivered, tells you she's been crying, she's feeling sick, she doesn't like her baby and all of that. You know, those are symptoms of postpartum blues or postpartum psychosis. So you would assess the patients, you would plan for her, you make implementation and evaluation. So those 4 stations are linked together. Remaining 6 stations. Out of the 6 stations, 4 stations are skilled stations. The first skilled station, they are going to link 2 together. So you have 2 sets of skills. So these skills, the major midwifery skills that they are going to be testing you on is postnatal assessment, immediate check of the newborn, postpartum hemorrhage, shoulder dystocia. And the other one that they might link to any of this station is either auscultation of abdominal palpation to his part, auscultation of fetal heart rate, newborn examination, palpation, calculation of drug dosage and hygiene, medication administration, physiological observation, and safe disposal of sharps. So for example, if in the skill station, the midwifery skill station, they ask you to give IM injection, the IM injection, the second skill they might be looking at is how you safely dispose your sharps, and how you like your hand hygiene, and how you do all of that. So apart from the major skills that they're asking you of, they are also going to be checking you with another skill. Do you understand? So for example, you go to do a postnatal assessment for someone and the newborn is there, you have to examine the newborn too. So newborn examination too is part of that. Or you are doing palpation, you know, you are definitely going to auscultate the fetal heart rate. So these are the way they pair the skilled station. And the last but not the least are the 2 last stations that test your competence on the candidate's value and behaviors and evidence-based practice. So this evidence-based practice are the practice that they ask you, they kind of give you a long written, they give you long write-up for you to read and for you to create an evidence-based service from that. For example, you read the article, you see, like if they ask you place of birth, like determine the place of birth or educator on the place of birth, you take the research article, you read everything, and you bring out, you recognize, you bring out all the salient points in there. So these are the things that me too, I'm still trying to learn on. And imagine someone that is not even working in the UK coming to the UK to do this all by themselves. And the professional value station, it can include safeguarding, it can include anything that just tests your professionalism, anything that tests your professionalism core values. So at the end of this all, what I'm just going to say is that I don't think I'm going to advise anyone to come into the UK, especially a midwife, for the sake of writing their Osce exams alone. I know I have done a video on self-sponsor, how to self-sponsor yourself to the UK, how to come into the UK without your trust. You come in, you do this exam, and you pass it. But at the moment, I really think that these stations are quite skillful and they require you to have support, which is not easy to provide. Like, it's really hard to get a Osce training center. But if you think you are up to the task, please feel free to go through the materials that your university or your center has provided for you and learn accordingly. Secondly is that I also think that the visa rules are stricter now, because when I came in for my self-sponsor exam, I applied for a short-term study visa, which has now been scrapped. A short-term study visa less than 6 months, which has now been scrapped. So now people that have to do their Osce exam have to go through the visitor's route, and I must say that it's stricter. You need maybe a visa advisor to be able to successfully apply for this visa route, because you need proof of funds, you need a lot of things that I can't even say. You need a lot of things to support your application. So without saying further, I think I have been able to break down what to expect in your new Osce exam. And if you are currently preparing for your Osce exam, I wish you all the best. And please comment down below in the comment section about how your exam went. How did it go? What did you expect? Just comment your experience, because I know it might be an hard time for people that are writing the new exams. If you're a midwife and you've written this new exam, please just share below your experience and let us know how it was. Was it simple? How was preparation? And what are the tips that you have for people that are planning to write their exams? And good luck to you if your trust is actually preparing you for this exam, because I'm sure they are going to do a lot for you. If your trust can provide you support, any form of support they are giving you at all, you should be grateful, and you should take it with a grateful heart, because it's not easy to prepare for this exam alone. I wish you all the best. Please, if you are at this point and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel now. Watch up previous videos, like and comment on this video. Till we see you again in the next video. Bye for now.